Look at me, yeah. Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah. Look at me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? So today we're about to be driving the FD over to the dyno and we're about to be getting this thing tuned. So FDZ right here, pretty much the complete product. Jeff dropped this thing off to me last night. Blow-off valve's not hooked up, so I came here to the shop real quick. I'm about to hook this blow-off valve up, and then we're about to head out. I just drove it from my house to the shop, and this thing sounds hella good, man. Hopefully, the FDZ does a lot better than the SC did on the dyno. So right now, we currently have this thing at wastegate spring. So basically a 7-pound spring in there right now, no boost controller hooked up, and we're just gonna tune it on the 7 pounds for now. And then later on, we'll probably turn it up. I wasn't gonna turn it up now, but I was just like, I just wanna get this thing done, running. That way I can drive it. The street tune is drivable. You can actually boost the street tune, but I just wanted to throw it on the dyno for peace of mind. That way we can fine tune everything and clean up whatever we, ended up seeing that might be an issue. But yeah, man, this thing is sick. Walk around for the new people that's new to the channel that may be viewing for the first time. My FDZ. So yeah, this motor is relatively, I want to say stock for the most part. Did the OMP delete, so we're pre-mixing. Has bigger injectors, bigger fuel pump. Obviously, the big single Borg Warner is really stock with just a street port. Let me hook this blow-off valve and stuff up, close up shop, and then we'll get up out of here. All right, blow-off valve line on. I have another filter on the way, but it didn't make it in time, so we kind of got the little smush jemmy in this thing. We'll probably just take this off for the dyno. All right, so we just now getting here to Works. They're pulling this FRS off, and then we're gonna be strapping this thing down. We got my man Kyle's here to tune it, and we got my boy Jeff here to fix anything that may and can possibly break while we're here. But I really think this is gonna be smooth. I feel like I've been punished enough for the 2J to where God's like, you know what? You deserve a break, my child. All right, she's all strapped down. Ooh, this little turbo is loud. Hella loud. That's barely like 2,500. Look, 2,500, this thing is loud. 1 pound? 1 pound. So slowly making our way up, currently at about 4,000 RPM. So I guess you could say halfway. Alright, so getting ready to make our official first pull right now. That pull 255. Mind you, this car is only on 7 pounds, so realistically at 7 pounds I'm hoping it makes 300. It makes 300. I'm cool with that. This is Kyle's first time tuning the rotary, so we're really just playing it safe right now. I was gonna have it set up a little bit higher, but since it is his first time tuning the rotary, you guys know that he tunes my JZ, my LS's, and a lot of my other cars. So, you know, I don't know who else I trust to tune my cars, honestly, other than Lawrence. And Lawrence isn't here, and Kyle is, so I'm literally risking a motor and just putting faith into Kyle, because I know Kyle's a dope tuner. So a lot of people that tune piston motors don't tune rotaries, but I told him, I was like, bro, you know what? This motor has upgraded apex seals, so they shouldn't break. Everything is legit. You just do some research, figure out what this motor likes, and you know, I'm willing to take a chance on you and let you do it. And so far, it's good. So hopefully it continues to go smooth. Hopefully we make 300, and I'll be driving this car back home. Alright, so after messing with this thing for a minute, all we got out of this thing was a measly 250 horsepower. So we're going to be hooking up a boost solenoid right now, because I'm not leaving here with 250 horsepower. So we're about to hook up electronic boost controller, and then we're about to start upping this thing. I need this car to be at least 300. 300 to 400 was the goal for this car. Alright, so we just did a pull with the boost controller hooked up, and look at the difference, bro, the boost controller made. Look at how much more responsive that is, bro. That is crazy. Wastegate pressure alone, boost controller. I'm scared something's gonna go flying this way. That's why I'm like running to hide behind shit. There we go. Got my 300.
What did you have the plugs to?
Tree 20. Ooh, you feeling better?
You feeling better?
I'm feeling cool.
Better be.
Good game, baby.
I'm happy with my little motor.
Hey, as long as it don't blow up, bruh.
I hope not. I do not want to see this green car in my driveway.
Parked at the house. Me telling you to pull it out for a 20B that I can't afford, so it's gonna be sitting there for like 2 years.
You do something with Mike every 5 minutes. Hey, it's progress. It's like, bro, I just got in my driveway.
That is a fucking fact. Look at this man over here concentrating. That focus fury look. Look like he posing for a picture, but that's his real focus face. Remember on Jumanji, the Fury Stare, what was it called? They're like,
We're out of injector too.
That's it on injector?
I mean, it's at 98% duty cycle right at the top there.
Some boost creep, and the boost creep is looking good.
I like that boost creep.
Man, hey, Jeff don't like the boost creep, but I don't mind the boost creep. I bet you don't like the boost creep. Alright, so I'm just now getting back to the shop. Just drove this thing. This thing drove phenomenal, no problems. Car feels good. Surprisingly, this thing actually gets pretty good gas mileage. That's what I'm very surprised about. So yeah, drove it here, everything's cool. Remember, this is a fresh motor, so I decided to come back to my shop right now. I'm about to just jack this thing up. I'm about to drain the oil, take a look, see what it looks like, and then I'm gonna put some fresh oil in here. And I need to add some two-stroke to it. But for those that may be curious on what oil I'm running, I actually run this oil in my 300ZX. I run it in my SC, and I also run it in the FD. This is like by far my favorite oil.
Granted that the SC's blown up, so technically it doesn't have any oil in it. But if it was running, that would be the oil that I would be supplying and putting in there. First oil change since the motor's been rebuilt, and looks good. You can see fine, like a little bit of haze up top, but that is to be expected with a fresh motor.
It survived, and I'm happy. That's all that matters. I'm good with this. But yeah, again, big thanks to Kyle for tuning this thing, and 100%, dude, I really do appreciate you, Jeff, for pretty much doing all of this, man. Jeff built this motor, threw it in, got it all wired up with the Link ECU, and it was only about, I want to say, 2 weeks for the whole finished thing. So appreciate you, Jeff, bro. Thank you. But yeah, let's get up out of here, man. Let's go relax. Long, stressful week, but it's finally time to relax. So I'm out of y'all. Deuces.